Traveler 4 by H.Q. Mitchell and Marinelli Marcogliani. Published and copyright MM Publications 2018.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد عليه أفضل الصلاة والسلام. أبنائي الأعزاء، أتمنى أن تكونوا بخير وبصحة جيدة. And now we are going to start the first grammatical point in Unit 3. What is grammar about in Unit 3? Look at the title. متفقين؟ دايما عيونك معي على المؤشر، تابع معي. Grammar, infinitives and ing forms. In what cases do we use infinitives and ing forms? If you follow me with the gray parts، الأجزاء الرمادي اللون في نفس البوكس، روح لي على طول إلى the first gray part، أول جزء رمادي. What is the title? The full infinitive. 2 plus base form is used in which cases? Look, A, B, C, D, E. There are 5 cases، 5 حالات. In these 5 cases we can use 2 plus infinitive, 2 plus the base form of the verb، 2 زائد أصل الفعل. A. To express purpose، عندما أعبر عن الغرض. When I ask you why do you study, you say to learn, to succeed, to pass the exam. Why do you go to school? To learn, to study. Then purpose، غرض. B. After certain verbs like want, would like, hope, decide, learn, etc. يعني في أفعال أخرى، ودي we will find on page 79. هنجدها في صفحة 79. Examples: want. When you say I want to be a doctor, I want to pass the exam, I want to see you, I want to meet you. إذا بعد want to زائد المصدر. Would like, I would like to drink coffee. Hope, I hope to meet you, etc. استخدامات to والمصدر بعد أفعال زي want, would like, hope، decide يقرر، learn، وأفعال أخرى. C. After to and enough. to enough to، وبعدهم the base form of the verb، أصل الفعل. Example: when you say the exam is too hard to pass، صعب. The exam is easy enough to pass. إذن too hard to pass، easy enough to pass، استخدام بعد to enough to زائد المصدر. D. after it be adjective. be مقصود بها is هنا، it is وبعدين adjective صفة. مثال: example: it is hard to get high marks in the exam. It is easy to pass the exam. It's impossible to solve the problem. إذن adjective الصفة يتبعها to زائد المصدر. E. after question words like who, what, how, why, where, when, etc. Example: when you say I don't know what to do، what to do. I know how to do it. I don't know where to go. When you find what, where, when. in the middle of a sentence, you can use to plus the base form of the verb after it. إذن 5 cases 5 حالات we can use to infinitive, where we can use to infinitive. Okay, so now go to the red box. This box, note, لاحظ 3 cases where we can use infinitive but without to after most modal verbs like can, could, must, may, should, etc. Modal verbs can, could, will, would, may, might, must, shall, should, etc. هدول نستخدم بعدهم مصدر مباشرة، ما في to. Example, I can swim. Don't say I can't swim. No, I can swim. You must study. There is no to. He may come. You should see a doctor. The base form without to. We use also the base form without to after would rather and had better. They have the same meaning. من الأفضل. I would rather drink coffee than drink tea. I had better leave now. There is no to. Okay? After the verbs let and make, we use infinitive without to, بدون to. Let's go. Let me play the match. Let him leave now. Make. I will make you enter the class. Okay? Let, make, infinitive without to. Would rather, had better, infinitive without to. The same modal verbs like can, could, will, would, may, might, must. يبقى أنا تكلمت هنا عن استخدام الانفينيتيف في المصدر مسبوق بتو في 5 مواضع ذكرتها A B C D E، وبعد كده infinitive without to في 3 مواضع مع المودل verbs can, could, etc. would rather and had better, let and make. The last point. Now go to the second gray part. الجزء الرمادي الثاني. The title, the ing form. How many uses? 4 uses. A. As a subject كفاعل. The beginning of the sentence to use ing form. Example, swimming is fun. Swimming. Reading is useful. Is an ing form is used at the beginning of the sentence as a subject. B. After certain verbs أفعال معينة like enjoy, finish, avoid, imagine, etc. like, love, suggest, many verbs you will find on page 79. Examples: enjoy. I enjoy swimming. I finished writing the homework. I avoid meeting him, etc. مثل هذه الأفعال استخدم بعدها ing form. C. After certain expressions بعد تعبيرات معينة like how about, it's no use, it's worth, etc. on page 79. How about, when I say how about going shopping, verb ing. How about visiting our friend Ahmed, for example? How about, what's your opinion of, ما رأيك فيه? It's no use. It's no use helping him. لا فائدة منه. It's worth buying this car يستحق. expressions other expressions on page 79 we use ing form after them. D. After propositions. When you have a proposition, you can use ing form after propositions. Propositions like for, of, in, on, at, by, with, about, etc. Examples. For. Thank you for helping me. Of. I dream of buying another car. In. I'm interested in reading, etc. إذن for uses for the ing form. As a subject, بداية الجملة. After certain verbs like enjoy. After certain expressions like how about. After propositions like for. Okay. إذن I explained the uses of to infinitive, the uses of infinitive without to, the uses of ing form. The last point. Look, two verbs. Remember, not forget. Remember يتذكر, not forget لا ينسى. We can use ing form and to infinitive after remember and not forget. The two? Oh, the two. But there is difference in meaning. Look at the example. Number 1. You must remember or you must not forget to turn off the computer before you leave. When I say you must remember, يجب أن تتذكر. Something will happen. Something is supposed to happen. في شيء لسه سيحدث. هنا استخدم to infinitive. When I say remember to close the door, don't forget to close the door. Remember to bring your book next time. Don't forget to bring your book next time. Then something will happen. But look at number 2. I will always remember or I will never forget flying over the jungle. دايما أتذكر رحلتي فوق الجنجل. ما أنساها. إذن هي something happened in the past but I never forget it. I always remember it. الشرح واضح تحت يا شباب اهو. Remember not forget something that has already happened. شيء حدث بالفعل. Remember not forget something that you are supposed to do. ها؟ لاحظ؟ B. Something that you are supposed to do. شيء لسه انت هتسويه. You must remember, you must not forget. لكن ايه؟ something that has already happened. هنا استخدم فعل فاعل شيء. Okay. You can go to page 79. You will find more details. At the end of your book. في نهاية كتابك هتجد هذا الكلام. The full infinitive واستخداماتها. بس more examples. The bare infinitive المصدر بدون to استخداماتها. Without to. Okay. The ing form. The usage استخدامات. If you go to page 79 you will find more details will help you to understand. But now I want you to do this exercise with me quickly, then you will have the homework. Look at the beginning of the paragraph. It's amazing. يلا correct the verb C. How can you correct it? You can add to before it. You can add ing to the verb. You can use the verb as it is without a change. How can you do that? Look, it's amazing. It is adjective. تحتاج to infinitive. ارجع للنقاط في الجزء الرمادي. A modern mobile phone can affect modal verbs يتبعها infinitive without. A man goes to the city center. Why? To do some shopping. Verbs. He enjoys the verb enjoy. Walking, verb plus ing. He might, like can, modal verb, not change. He might not have. He uses his mobile phone. Why? Verbose, to get online. He wants, the verb want, to buy, to infinitive. Okay? Is it worth? has a expression تعبير plus verb ing. Is it worth paying 200 euros? Then when you have a sentence in your exam, correct the verb. You must look at the beginning of the sentence. What is before the space? إيش اللي قبل الفراغ. Amazing adjective, it needs to infinitive. Can modal verb, it needs the infinitive without to, and so on. It's very important to do homework about this part. Your homework will be in your workbook. Go to the workbook, page 34. 35, I'm sorry. 34. This exercise, we will do it together. Then I will give you 35 as homework. Choose the right answer. To lend or lending? What do you think? Look at the sentence. Oh, lending, the subject of the sentence. فاعل الجملة, verb plus ing. I'd really love, I'd really like, I would like I want, to infinitive. We should prevent, should, a modal verb, like can, like might, infinitive, bare infinitive. To prevent him from proposition, okay, verb plus ing, حرف الجر. I don't remember to meeting you before. Oh, before من قبل. Something happened in the past. To choose after remember, verb plus ing. We were shocked, adjective, صفة, to infinitive. Marcia always wanted, the verb want to infinitive, want to become. I want to apologize for proposition, verb plus ing. Okay. Go to page 35. Homework, exercise D and exercise E. How can you do it? Correct the verb in brackets. هتصحح الفعل in brackets اللي في الأقواس. How can you correct it? Look here. Fancy means imagine. Okay, imagine plus verb ing. إذن do you fancy watching? Complete doing it as homework. Go to this exercise. May I, may, modal verb. It needs infinitive, bare infinitive without to. May I have? You can complete in the same way. So your homework, page 35, correct the verbs in brackets. But before doing the homework, you must study page 39, the uses of to infinitive, bare infinitive, and ing form. See you again. إن أشوفكم in the next class بخير وبصحة جيدة. Be careful, study hard, do your homework, share a lot. Sure you will benefit if you share. Thank you. Goodbye.